It's the Shitcase Cinema.
I'm looking for Red Sonja.
Red Sonja, one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's true classics. Well, maybe that's a stretch, but I've always loved it, so let's take a look at this unpolished gem. Again, that's a stretch, but whatever. So we see Conan riding, oh no, sorry, wait, that's not Conan the Barbarian, even though it's clearly meant to be. So without diving into detail, Arnie was under contract, blah blah blah, and he appeared in Red Sonja, basically playing his Conan character, but with a different name, Kalidor. Very creative. Fantastic! We meet a bunch of women who are about to lower a glowing green crystal into the ground. Why? Who knows? Who cares? Suddenly a bunch of bad guys appear and a brutal battle begins in which all the women are overpowered and either slaughtered or thrown down into a pit and trapped forever. So the baddies now have this green crystal, which I guess is not good, but it moves the plot along. Oh, and according to evil Queen Gedrin, only women can touch it.
Touch it.
A sexist crystal, whatever next? Incidentally, a few years ago I wrote a book called Crystal Castle, which is about a green crystal tower. It's available to buy on download and paperback if you're interested. And both men and women can touch it. Inclusion, yeah? Anyway, moving swiftly on, one of the women manages to escape but is shot in the back, yet she manages to fall into the arms of our main man, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He takes care of the few pissant soldiers and is told that they need to find her sister to reclaim the talisman. Now her sister just happens to be none other than Red Sonja, played by Bridget Nielsen. Boy did I have a crush on her after seeing this film on TV as a young kid, but then I also had a crush on an animated bird lady in He-Man, so make of that what you will. Anyway, Arnie manages to get her to come with him by saying,
Your sister's dying.
and she instantly goes along with him. Oh yeah. And that's how it's done, guys. Just say, look, one of your family members is dying. You go on a journey, and then when you're on the journey, just say, look, I kind of made that up about the dying family member, but look, while in this stunning location, let's not waste this opportunity to do stuff. Maybe give it a try. Guaranteed success. Oh, yeah. But of course, it would be far more impressive if you were on horseback, of course, like Arnie. Anyway, Sonja and Arnie are now witnesses to some truly inspiring acting that makes Arnie look like an Oscar-winning thespian.
The talisman has terrible power, which grows in the light.
But then Arnie just simply has to steal the show like a true boss.
She's dead.
Words fail me. She's dead. Saying that, maybe he was saying it for blind viewers who have no idea what's going on, so well done, Arnold. So Sonja tells our main man that she doesn't need any help.
I don't need any man's help.
See, flip that and the guy will be accused of being sexist. It's funny that. So Sonja comes across this annoying little prince who has had his kingdom destroyed by Gedrin.
Gedrin. Queen Gedrin.
Then finds time to fight this random goon and kill him before Kalidor rocks up from nowhere and helps her defeat a bunch of clowns dressed up as fish. But Sonja rides away in a hurry, leaving Arnold to fight them all alone. He then catches her up and tells her to flee the scene so he can take care of the rest of the fishmen alone. You see, Sonja, he doesn't need the help of a woman. Sonja then stumbles across the prince again, who is being tortured by some muggers. They'd never dare make a movie like this nowadays with a kid. See, that's why 80s movies rock. They have big brass balls. So once Sonja has done her thing, the prince's sidekick Falcon appears. Now Falcon is solely there as a comic relief, and the prince sure does love putting him down.
Get back here and stop playing the fool! Well, reward her, fool!
Are you already exalted majesty?
Yes, clumsy oaf.
I don't know what's coming out that door. No, I'm going up.
Coward.
Moving on, Gedrin sits down to enjoy a little TV, but her TV viewing is controlled by a wizard-type guy and his magic potions, which first results in a topless woman dancing away. Don't know why you're sighing, lad, but eventually we see our heroes.
It's the Prince of Hablok, Your Majesty, with his army.
So the baddies know they're coming. Oh no. But anyway, how about some great character development?
Oh, be quiet, you arrogant, ungrateful pup.
How dare you, woman?
No. If you must hit someone, then hit me.
You're not worth the effort, boy.
Incidentally, it's 40 years since the release of Red Sonja. Now, it's one of my go-to films. It's a very guilty pleasure. I've watched it many times over the years. And funnily enough, I have two versions of it on DVD, like a proper goon. Apparently a remake is in the works right now as I speak, and hopefully it can bring a little more attention to this version, because I can guarantee that they'll change everything about it and make it as watered down and as woke as possible. Jumping ahead before we slip into a coma, a storm drives them through some caves, and this is where they come across the killing machine. Her words, not mine.
The killing machine will do the rest.
So while trying to get his hands on a pearl, the water rises and a robot fish dragon, the killing machine, appears to swim around and cause them no issues, and that's because Arnie turns up out of the blue once again to see who can act the most robotic.
I can't kill it, it's a machine! Sonja, we have to blind it!
You know something? When I could understand what he was saying, which was very little, I realised that what he was saying was rubbish. So Arnold and Sonja cut out the robot fish. Sorry, it's not a robot fish. The killing machine's eyes. Look at the poor killing machine. Once free, Arnie kisses Sonja, but she quickly decides that no man can have her unless they have beaten her in a fair fight.
The only man that can have you is one who has tried to kill you. That's logic.
So they have a little sword fight and tire each other out.
Keep it down over there. We're trying to sleep.
That's more comedy from Falcon. So I guess that the fight was a draw then. Tough titties there, Arnold, old boy. Now here's my top 5 random bullshit moments. Number 1. Arnie's grunts and yells never cease to amaze. Number 2, the kid also has his own amusing yells and noises. Number 3, which unlucky person had to go around and light all these candles? It's not some CGI trick, and I genuinely think that it really does look impressive. You know you're struggling for positives when you're praising a room full of candles. And I can even see one that's not lit. Look, there's a few. What a shoddy production. Number 4. The titles at the end have to mention the fish creature, the killing machine, and the spider. Now, the robot fish, the killing machine, I'd like, and I think it does look impressive. But the spider, it just... yeah. It's like me holding up a spider and wobbling it around. No, Mike, it's fucking amazing. Amazingly lame. Like this fucking spider, it's not even got 8 legs, it's got 6 legs, so it's not even an arachnid, so that fucking joke went out the window. Number 5. Bridget Nielsen's acting should have won her countless awards.
Catherine! Where are you?
And here's a bonus one. When the women are thrown down the hole at the start, I don't know what they're up to down there. I mean, do you know? But anyway, this scream caught my attention. Because it reminded me of a scream from the classic Grim Weekend that I reviewed many years ago. Now that weird noise was meant to be Bruce Campbell's wife screaming, yet it sounds nothing like a woman. See, only Johnny Shitcase could pick up on something as ludicrous as that. I am a legend. So our heroes make it to Gedren's castle and climb up the walls to get inside. Is it just me, or is anybody else thinking about that random 60s Batman TV series where they climb up the side of buildings and bump into random guest stars? Hey Batman, it's Johnny Shitcase! Fuck off, Robin, you goon! Sonja finally finds Gedren and they have a little shouting back and forth before it's down to the main event, so get ready for this. It's worth it. Sonja is clearly too strong for her in a sword fight, but Gedren starts teleporting around thanks to this wizard type of guy. Now he manages to wound Sonja, and the only reason Sonja knows what's happening is because Gedren looks off to the side. Why would she do that? Why give away your game plan? You goon! So Sonja takes out the wizard and chases Gedren into the room full of candles. I really like this room. I'm not struggling for positives if you're wondering. And then she kills her, and Gedren takes a plunge into the fires below. So, the big question, do Arnie and Sonja get together? Of course they do.
Come along, Falcon.
So the Prince and Falcon ride away in disgust. I think the greatest thing Red Sonja has to offer is the music. It was composed by Ennio Morricone, who was well known for his amazing work on the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns, such as The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Seriously, I play the music quite often. It's that good. So that was Red Sonja. Now, before you say anything, I know it's not a great film, but it does have some great memorable moments in there, and it throws everything, including the kitchen sink, in there. So please give it a watch sometime. I'm sure you'll have fun. Or just think it's a load of old bollocks and wonder what the hell kind of drugs Johnny Shitcase is taking. So I'm going to give this a respectable 6.5 out of 10.